My, oh my, indeed, that was quite an incredible journey not too long ago. That's Johannes Rissler once again at the Mr. Supranational 2023. Now, I know many of you here are quite excited and quite anxious to ask Johannes how his journey was, what he's been through perhaps, and what his favorite moments of the competition are. But let's not wait any longer. I won't extend your waiting game anytime soon. Let me introduce to you the dashing and striking Johannes Rissler. Good afternoon. Let's give a big round of applause. All right, Johannes, good afternoon. You look fantastic as always. Please don't be shy and join me on the stage. Let's get a little bit more comfortable perhaps. Oh yeah, please do. Please be my guests and let's take our seats and kick off our press conference for this afternoon. But before anything else, we would also like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Antonio Gafod, who is in the audience with us this afternoon.
Hey, Jonas!
And without further ado, let's get down to it. Let's be a bit more polite and maybe assist Mr. Johannes with the microphone as we're ready to go.
Hello, hello.
Oh, yeah. That's great. That's great.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to see you here again.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Kumusta ka na after your journey?
I feel the same. Parang, alam mo yung feeling na may next level ka lang na naabot sa buhay mo, pero you're still you. Pero nakuha mo lang yung experience and lessons along the way, along the journey.
What was it like to really represent the Philippines on an international stage?
Nasabi ko nga kanina, mas love ko na yung adobo.
Bakit naman?
Siyempre, alam mo naman, iba yung food doon. And mas naging deep ako sa kung saan yung roots ko, which is the Philippines.
Oh,
so,
that's...
mas love ko na yung Philippines.
Oh, that's great to hear. Kaya nga sabi nila, I think there's this popular essay, this English essay written by a Filipino author na kahit saan banda pupunta yung Pinoy, hahanapin pa din niya yung patis. Kaya ayun. So, considering that your Mr. Supranational 2023 journey has ended, what are your plans now? And may ibang journey ka ba na gustong simulan?
Walang ibang pumasok sa isip ko after the competition or the experience, which is yung music. Kasi kung nakita niyo yung talent competition ko, so I'm not really part of that segment, pero nasingit, and when I get to share my experience, yung song ko, parang you feeling na okay na ako. Kahit anong maging result ng bagay na to, okay na ako kasi dahil nakapag-share na ako ng music, which is yun yung target. So music, that's the answer.
Because you guys did have a talent competition in Supra. It wasn't a thing in Supranational, but in terms of your participation and your bid, you know, for the title, how did you get to share your music exactly?
I get to sing my own song, own composition song. So the title is Peace of Mind, and yun, kahit pa paano interactive naman na hindi ko alam if nagustuhan nila, pero as long as I can hear them sing, okay na ako dun.
Alright, well I want to hear some of your peace of mind. I want a bit of your peace of mind this afternoon. Take us back. Let's relive your glory moments, you know. I mean, you did an exceptionally great job representing the Philippines. I think this gentleman deserves another round of applause for that. I don't think we can applaud our national representatives enough in this endeavor. But take us back to your favorite parts. Like, let's say, give us a run through among the top 3 favorite parts of the competition.
First of all, yung travel. Kasi, yun nga, may mga waiting time. Pero, mas na-enjoy ko yung feeling na yun when I get to think and think and think. And yun, first one yun. And then the second one is, yun, the brotherhood na na-build namin. And yun, I'm just a person kasi na mahilig makipag-connect to anyone. And I'm happy na naging okay lang yung energies namin. And at the same time, okay kami after the competition. Yun lang. We're just happy. And then for the third one naman is, ano ba yun? Kailan ba? Yung finals. Kasi yun na yung, the truth. Yun na yung inabangan namin lahat. And after nung announcement, parang something na feeling pumasok sa akin na, okay, iba na naman ang focus ko. So, tapos na ako dito and focus on the music. Something like that. Realizations.
Oh, and speaking of music, as a musician, may ibang contestants ba that were musicians? Or somehow you guys connected through music in particular? Was there one moment wherein nasabi mo na, ay, universal language pala talaga yung music kasi nakaka-connect tayong lahat because of it?
Nung siguro nag-Zacopain kami, so isang part sa Malapolska, habang may isang, sino ba ito? Si Peru, tsaka si Nepal, nakihiram sila ng gitara ko for the talent competition. And then, yung before doon, nag-jamming kami, sila na una. So ako nahihiya ako kasi syempre, shy type ako eh. So yun, ako yung pinakanta next. And at the same time, parang ang sarap lang sa feeling na yung isang kanta, kaya mo silang pasabayin. And at the same time, after that music, iba na yung understanding nyo sa isa't isa. Kasi you get to hear him sing and you get to see someone na nakikinig din sa music na binibigay mo. So yun.
That's a great experience. In particular, sino kaya yung mga makonsider mo as one of your best mates, your best friends during the competition? Who did you connect to the most?
Si Cameron. Siya kasi, actually before pa lang ng competition, nakita ko na yung introduction video niya and sobrang natatawa ako and sinabi ko siya, hey bro, you're a fun guy. And then nag-reply siya and then nung nag-meet na kami, hindi mo na ma-feel yan na parang nagva-vibe na lang kayo. Yung humor na binibigay sa isa, okay naman. So, as long as we're respecting anyone and so far silang lahat okay naman. Si Cameron lang talaga yung mostly kung nakakabiruan, gano'n.
Oh, were you guys roommates as well, or?
Actually, no.
No.
Si Canada yung roommate ko. Or, si Luis, sobrang sobrang okay. Parang, pag may questions ako, Luis. Oh, yeah. Madami siyang experiences. So, thank you, Luis. Thank you.
Thank you, Louis. But in terms of your heritage, you were representing the Philippines, but at the same time, you're also half European. So how was it like? What was it like competing in Europe? Did that somehow help you in some way, or did you come back home now learning much more lessons from Europe?
In what way ba?
In the aspect of either you representing the country or as a person, either
Okay.
way is fine. Did you think that did you get to teach them a lot of lessons per se, or have you learned lessons from Europe and you want to bring them back home somehow?
It's about yung professionalism. And then pag may time na sinabi, you need to stick with your commitments. Kasi pag nasabi mo yung isang bagay na yun, hindi matatanggal sa isang tao yun. So, yun, stick with your commitments. And for me naman, yung nabibigay ko sa kanila na lessons is, through the hard times, there's always a good side. So, ganun lang ako all the time. As long as I can. I'm not trying to be like toxic positivity, but in a way, nako-pop up yung feelings and thoughts na tumatakbo sa isip ko while giving love to anyone.
Oh, that's really well said. I think that's something that you definitely taught the international delegates. It's very becoming of a Filipino man to be very resilient and see the brighter side of things. As what Tito Jerry always tells us, with every plus, there's always a with every minus, there's always a plus.
Oh,
So,
thank you for saying that.
yeah. But in terms of plus and minuses, there's some signages that I think would be of interest to you still. Considering that you're a musician and you deal with